applying for the Basta Fellowship, and I'm going to be answering the three questions that were in my application portal. So the first question was why I was interested in what I was hoping to gain out of the experience. The Basta Fellowship intrigued me for a lot of different reasons. I really believe it's a comprehensive fellowship that aims to elevate students from different backgrounds, and I feel like I fit in. As a first generation student, I don't have a lot of support or a shoulder to lean on, and I was hoping Basta would provide that. Specifically, I know Basta provides mentorship opportunities, and I would love to be a part of that. I've been part of mentorship opportunities before with Microsoft Tech Resilience or SOAR or Matriculate, and I'd love to gain mentorship from Basta as well. And on top of that, I really appreciate the mission statement Basta has, where everyone from diverse backgrounds can break into the tech industry. Because as a first generation low income immigrant myself, I know how difficult it is to break through into the tech industry, and I'd appreciate any help I could get in that regard. And out of the whole experience, I hope to build a strong network of like-minded individuals and join the alumni network because you're only worth as much as your network. And on top of that, I'd also make my fellow peers feel represented and hopefully make meaningful connections with other tech professionals within the field. For the second question, I have to refer back to the job description and three reasons why I'd make an ideal candidate. And I believe I chose a staffing services associate role at Google, in particular because it aligns in my interest with working with people and my passion for problem solving. My top three qualities would be my customer service experience. I worked at Best Buy on weekends and I have experience providing customer service. When I think of a job, I always think of making people happy and making them leave with less problems than when they first approached me with. And during my job, I learned how to handle difficult situations, how to problem solve on the spot. And I think these skills would be quite transferable to my role at Google. Um, Second would probably be my attention to detail. I also work as a technologies teaching assistant in STEM Alliance, and I have to pay close attention to detail and make sure all the equipment is working prior to initialization. And I have I feel like it in my role at Google, which revolves around the hiring process, essential to be detail oriented, and I would function as a person who ensures that the candidates have a positive experience, and I would make sure that all the components were working correctly, similar to how STEM Alliance has a lot of moving pieces. My role at Google probably has a lot of flows that would make sure that function and fit well. Uh, for my third reason, I'd probably go passion for technology. I'm always eager to learn new stuff, and I'm always on the bleeding edge of technology. So if there's anything to automate at Google, I'd happily able to help. I'm doing CodePath on weekends to learn Android development, so I'm always on the verge of learning. And as in the staffing service associate role, being able to use technology to automate processes at scale is essential, and my skills and passion for technology would be an asset to the team. Uh, all in all, I believe on top of customer service, attention to detail, and passion for technology, I'd be a good fit for the role at Google. I'm supposed to answer the third question, which says what it would be the most challenging for me and how I'd combat it, and it would probably be attendance. I'm a very hardworking and driven individual, and I often divide my time into a lot of different commitments. I know how important it is for being attentive and punctual, and I will try my best to ensure it, but at times my plate is often overflowing. On top of Best Buy, STEM Alliance, internships, taking care of my family, schoolwork, election working skillfully. Um, there's a lot on my plate, and I care about each professional commitment. So I would ideally manage my time well enough so to fit Project Basket in my schedule, even if it means getting rid of a different opportunity. Specifically, my CodePath course runs from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. every Saturday, and I know the weekly meetings with the employers usually take place in the evening, so I don't foresee a conflict. But if a conflict were to happen, I would engage both parties and I would come up with a solution. I would resolve the conflict, and ideally I would ideally be able to attend both. If that would ever not be a case, I could use up my CodePath absences and ask for them to deliver the material I'm supposed to do or the course I missed on a different platform if I were to miss, or I would make up the CodePath course to them. But apart from that, I don't foresee any other challenges during my fellowship. I'd love to be considered, and I look forward to hearing from you guys.